Sunchild had been pulling Moonchild through the busy streets for a while before Moonchild spoke. "Can you tell me now where you're taking me?" "Not yet." Sunchild slipped through a group queuing at the bus stop, none of them aware of the two of them as they slipped through their bodies like light. He pulled Moonchild into a narrow lane, into the smell of spring blossoms. "You and your ideas," Moonchild said, holding her nose. "You always do this. You drag me to some corner of the world to show me something you say is important, and at the end, it's just a kitten or a tulip." "A newborn kitten, or the first tulip of spring," Sunchild said. "And so far you've never complained." Moonchild smiled a little. "My father would slap you twice across the face if you ever tried something like that with him." "Then I'm glad you're not Father Moon," Sunchild said. The name alone left a bitter taste in Sunchild's mouth. Father Moon, glued to his throne up there, grinning down at the world and rubbing his meaty hands over all its misery. "You're nothing like him," Sunchild said again, this time more forcefully. He pulled Moonchild around the corner and stopped in front of a house with rose bushes by the entrance. In the afternoon sun, the roses bloomed a deep, thick red that almost jumped out of the green leaves. "Beautiful, aren't they?" Sunchild asked. "Except for these." He broke off a thorn. "Much better, don't you think?" He broke off another, and another. "Beauty should be smooth, harmless." Moonchild glanced up at the sky, as if expecting something to drop down on them. "Please, stop. If Father Moon finds out, he won't." Sunchild dropped the thorns. "You won't tell him. You're my friend, right?" "Yes," Moonchild said, staring down at the thorns like a human gazing at a coffin in the ground. Moonchild would understand once they got inside. She would understand everything. "Come on," Sunchild said. He moved through the front door like light through clouds. Moonchild followed him. The darkness had crept down to the bottom of the stairs. It had left a trail. "Follow me," Sunchild said. They went up. The room lay at the top of the stairs, to the right. The darkness called him through the door, and surely Moonchild would feel it too. They moved through the door. The girl lay on the bed, one arm hanging off the side. She hadn't bothered to close the pill bottle, or leave a note. Moonchild stared at her with an expression that might have been fascination, if she had been Father Moon. But on her sweet, pale face, it could only be regret. "That was your father," Sunchild said. "He made her do that." Moonchild reached out, her hand hovering inches above the girl's face. "It's his job," she said, anger in her voice now. "His, not mine. I'm nothing like my father." He nodded. "But you will be." His hand wrapped around Moonchild's little throat, even paler against his tanned skin. Surprise in her eyes, just for a moment, before they softened with understanding. Sweet Moonchild. She didn't even struggle. She just looked at him with the warmth of a friend. She knew. Her eyes told him that. She knew how close she was to becoming someone else. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not even in a decade. But eventually. "I love you," he said, and his hand squeezed.